Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane, Master of Propaganda, Hero of Psych, Defender of the Fatherland. We're off here to an exciting 1 versus 1 between the West. We got Gdot fighting for the Oberkommand West, Germany, Deutschland, taking on the role here of the 2nd Panzer Division versus these. We got Redxwings. Yes, indeed, like a cool summer's breeze, he arrives on the battlefields once more, fighting here for King and Country, the Commonwealth. Taking on the role here of the Guards Armoured Division. We're looking at breakthroughs, Luftwaffe, and Spec Ops there with double infantry machine gun for Gdot versus Redxwings. Special weapons, Royal Artillery, and Vanguard operations with infantry, Firefly, and grenade bulletins. Hello. Universal Care start there for Redxwings for weapons section with the Vickers there as well. Whereas Gdot is going for the Kugelwagen. Full Grenadier start there. So, certainly going a bit aggressively also by wiring off the entrance to the church. In this case, though, Redxwings is quickly on it. Oi, you stop that. I'm pretty sure that's blasphemy or something. I think it's military common sense, Jack. Shut up. Anyway, Storm Parties have been engaged here by the section. We got the Universal Care there flanking against the Storm Parties, well, threatening a bit more extra damage there, leaving Gdot here already in a slightly exposed position. At the same time, this drawing away Redxwings from his fuel and other resources, whereas Gdot is going straight for that thanks to his Kugelwagen. So this disruptive Storm Party is actually perhaps not quite fully intended, where he actually is drawing up a lot of Redxwings' forces. He's bringing up the Vickers machine gun sword, but he's tying up the Universal Care and the section there, preventing them again from securing resources. So we also got a full squad joining in, occupying the house and opening up the Universal Care as well, catching in a lot of 5 Storm Parties running in. He's trying, I think, to bait Redxwings out of the cab here to get close enough to the Storm Parties for them to have any effect here. Otherwise, as you can note that they're just going to take a lot of fire from the sections without really being able to do much in return. And now they've got the Vickers machine gun joining in as well for Redxwings. Gdot here by going for the Kenref to help counter the Universal Care. He needs to retreat the Storm Party soon. They can't really last much longer abuse there from Redxwings and his merry Tommies. So he needs to get those Storm Parties out, and they need to get them out of there quick. I mean, they're down to 1 man. Oh dear, there we go. Finally retreated, but that was really pushing his luck there to absurd degrees. Utterly absurd degrees there by Gdot, but still, on the other hand, he's very much still containing Redxwings. I mean, again, doing all of this, he's again secured more territory, whereas Redxwings has secured naught. So it's not exactly a complete loss here for Gdot, as long as they didn't lose his Storm Pioneers. Because, again, he's very much keeping Redxwings off the rest of the map. So a bit risky, but again, so far, it is paying itself off. He's getting certainly more fuel here than Redxwings. Not enough munitions, though. But that'll soon change. Meanwhile, Redxwings pressing force there. Oh, the Kenner getting to the house. The Vickers section running ahead there. Ooh. Chance that loosening the Universal Care, and then Redxwings makes a quick save. And looks like, oh, Universal Care barely makes out of that one. Really close. They're really close. The full squad's cool down here versus section. Vickers move up support here. Redxwings keeps up the aggression now, turning the tables in Gdot. So instead of having, being too worried about that, he's just going to go for Gdot's cut off in return, changing his sort of plans here. It's definitely not a bad idea there. In the meanwhile, we got another Vickers out there for Redxwings section, up there for the Koch point. Vickers falling back alongside one section. In the meanwhile, there, Germans a bit scattered across here and there, trying to contain the aggression of Redxwings and the Guards Armoured. Section there being attacked here by the Kugelwagen, but not before they do enter into the Koch point near neutral, denying Gdot then summons fuel and actually giving Redxwings then a slight fuel lead over Gdot. Though obviously, again, Gdot's getting more fuel than Redxwings, so it doesn't really matter too much. Universal Care need repairs, which means Redxwings needs to take up to get some sappers, and there we go. Section tend to fight, but they are now both very low in health and numbers. Redxwings, I think, needs to just retreat immediately there before it suffers any wipes there. In fact, he's just down to very little now. Yet Redxwings continues in there, goes Storm Party forward. There you go, one section retreating, other section retreating as well. They're really close. Thoughts they're being shredded by double Vickers here from Redxwings and the Guards Armoured. Continuing their assault here against the positions of the 2nd Panzer Division. And there you go, Sappers on the way for Redxwings. Universal Care still hanging about here. And Kugelwagen there pushes away here in the face of the Vickers machine gun. Storm Parties flanking against the Vickers, forcing it back. And we got Take Up Hill ready for Gdot. Battle Group headquarters up. There you go, Storm Parties hit their truck. By the way, removed there's a bit of cover, so that means they're more exposed to the Vickers. Other Vickers need to fall back as well, I think. Just try and move towards here and sort of, grab some of those points back. Sappers out for Redxwings section need reinforcement. Medic kits on the way as well there to help heal them up, since they have taken quite some extravagant damage there in the fight against Gdot and those dastardly Huns in command. There you go, Vickers retreating as well. Universal Care there waiting repairs. Sappers setting out, troops reinforcing. Not great yet further there for Redxwings. Again, he's not got that many resources. Again, he got too caught up here in a not necessarily fully advantageous engagement. Again, did some damage manpower wise, but resource wise, otherwise he's very much falling behind there. Gdot, and it's going to only get worse until he actually grabs his fuel in the other points around here in the south, for example. His only luck is that Gdot didn't send the Kulvang down south afterwards, being up in the north there to that further rationale. That's actually going to happen here. So Redxwings needs to sort of more aggressively sort of seek out the rest of the map in that regard. He might benefit actually from going raid operation here to allow his men to just seize territory a lot faster. That would, I think, to an extent help offset the initial loss. And he's actually going for bolts at sections, realising again he's behind, so he might as well push what he's got, which is, well, infantry. So that does make sense there. That does make sense. But it does, I think, highlight to an extent here again that Redxwings is in a slightly awkward position. We've got Mindster as well. He's clearly worried about Gdot going for vehicles, but thankfully to an extent he doesn't have to worry about that again. Gdot did go for the battle group headquarters. Had he gone for a mechanised regiment, Redxwings could have been in a much stickier situation. We got medics there, and now we got a light infantry gun versus, of course, the British. It can to an extent work. Plus, I mean, Redxwings does have 2 Vickers machine guns, so the light infantry gun there isn't a complete poor choice. But there you go, heading northwards with the Universal Carrier section that's in the south. But there you go, Sappers joining in, falls out in the open, getting cut down here by brave British infantrymen there. Quick mad minute as a call, because they could just fire a lot of shots there with the Lee Enfield rifle. A minute. As for a bolt action rifle, it could have a very high rate of fire in the trained hands of an infantryman. Little fun fact there. Kuban being pushed back here by the Sappers up north. They continue securing of Gdot's territory. He's got not quite enough force to actually counterattack and push Redxwings out of there, so he's even setting up the Vickers here. So Gdot's going to run some issues then. Particularly, he's also got the southern Vickers supporting a bit here. Universal Care could stand to be upgraded a bit. We got more Sappers out there by the way for Redxwings, and the Guards armoured in the south here. Sappers pursuing the Kugelwagen. Not quite to the ends of the earth, but you know, to the ends of whatever was practical. So there you go, light infantry gunfire against the northern section, and quickly switching targets to the Vickers machine gun. 75mm high explosive shells flying in the direction there of the section. Usually there'd be about 2 of those in, well, 4 of those actually, 2 in each sort of platoon for a infantry support company, well, artillery company, support company. I can't quite remember the sort of official sort of bits for that. There was also then 2 bigger versions of that one called the Schwere Infantry Geschütz, which fired a 150mm shell. Little fun fact there. Panther divisions would have had a self-propelled version of that 150mm gun known as the Grille. That's a little fun fact there, which is based on the Marder chassis. Troops are a bit dinged up, but Redxwings are healing reinforcers. Actually, not reinforcers, just heals at the front line. Good move there, though. Troops pushing towards the centre there under the watchful eyes of the other Vickers. And over we can now see Redxwings, despite a bit of a rough start, has now quickly turned the tables of Gdot, who I think got a bit too passive, a bit too comfortable. Didn't try to push hard enough here against Redxwings. Now Redxwings is very aggressively turning the tables here on Gdot. We got a 6-pounder gun on the way there. Again, he's still taking no chances. Well, now he's beginning to take no chances with the idea of Gdot really still going for the vehicles. Again, there's the mine, but now he's following up with a 6-pounder gun. Section Vickers standing about there. Universal Care Sapper sitting southwards. Some upgrades for the Universal Care, by the way. He could go for the Vickers Cape or a Wasp flamethrower version there. As for Gdot, nothing further. He's got an MD-34 up controlling the centre. Well, but not even then he's actually controlling it. It's just preventing Redxwings from moving through it. But Redxwings essentially got the same here with the Vickers. Although if he wants full control, he should actually set up a demo charge there with the Sappers and destroy the cover there. In which case he then have full control of the area here with the Vickers. Since that's basically a shot blogger. 6-pounder gun there, aiming for Redxwings and the Guards armoured. He got forced to the Sturmgewehrs versus the section and the Vickers here. More pressure in the centre. There you go, Sappers and the Vickers now in the church, but there you go, using the Sappers there to draw far away from the Vickers and then pulls back. Nice move there by Redxwings, noting by either players yet to go for doctrine in the first 10 minutes of the game. Southwards, Kuban goes on a well, is being pursued here by the Universal Carrier. Got the order of that one wrong. And there you go. Rushing in here for the suppressed Sturmpanies, finished off for the Sappers up close. Nice move there, though takes a hit there from the lightest Infantry Geschütz, which there would, by the way, be more modernised versions of later in the war, mainly based on packs actually. That was in one was basically a Pack 40 with a shorter gun called the Pack 50. They were rather somewhat ubiquitous, usually again a company of these sort of artillery pieces for each infantry battalion. thusly ensuring they had localized artillery at all times. Part of the German doctrine, again sort of based on the whole Stormtrooper concept from World War I. But there you go, Universal Carrier knocked out here by Panzerfaust. More Volksgrenadiere for Gdot. Bit of harassment there from Redxwings, cutting off Gdot's fuel again. Very good work there. I imagine Gdot will soon go for the Schwerpanzer quarters and up around here to then protect the CoH point and the fuel point there from any immediate harassment from Redxwings down the road. As for Redxwings, he could also, I think, take up very soon and maybe rush out some armor versus Gdot. It's getting a bit more defensive for now, it seems, but still Gdot, I think, needs to display a bit more aggression, a bit more panache here versus Redxwings and his merry men. Mine's going down there, good work by Redxwings. He's flooding a bit of munitions. He could go for... Oh, he's actually gone for Mills bombs. Hello. You don't actually see those very often from the picture players, not because they're bad, it's just, you know, you just don't bother with them. To an extent because you don't really need them, because again your section can just do so much damage in most cases, but the Mills bomb does provide you with a few extra capabilities, makes it easy to clear up troops, and of course allows you to be a bit more offensive, since that's not exactly good on the move for the most part, unless you're sort of throwing a ton of Bren guns. Even then they're not that good really, again it's just they can sort of stop out and just fire away, but you know, grenades do give them a bit more capability there, in particular when they're factoring. It's got a bit of extra range on them too. That's an interesting move there by Redxwings. Again, you rarely see British grenades, but would be surprised if there's something catching on like they are with grenades catching on for the Americans to an extent though. Still not a huge deal, but they are catching on more and more there as well. Back here we almost got the takedown for Redxwings. Troops reinforcing, and he can then sort of begin considering some armor. He should also, I think, consider a doctrine. I mean, he's still got basically bugger all, of course. Similarly, Gdot, he hasn't got much, and again, he needs to grab a lot of territory back. I suggest breakthrough, use breakthrough tactics to quickly put off territory, and use Panzer resistance Sturm to then, of course, sort of, you know, support the assault better here versus Redxwings. You could also go for Luftwaffe, Fallschirmjäger to sort of quickly pop out there, do some damage. Could also be an idea there. Maybe trenches to dig in against those frightful, you know, Inselaffen. But we'll see here what Gdot aims for against Redxwings.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
And there we go, first doctrine chosen at the 12-minute mark. It is Vanguard operations there for Redxwings, calling in those dapper chaps from the sky with the silent Sten guns and very explosive grenades. Schwerpanzer quarters up there for Gdot. And the second Panzer Division calling in Obersoldaten, and there we go, we got the glider in there for Redxwings. True suppressed there, section moving up. He could try and flush them out with a grenade, and there we go, goes in with a Mills bomb. Landing a nice hit, there you go, flashing them out. And there we go, officers out here for Redxwings. Troops stay healing, reinforcing. Quick fall back in this case just to heal, but also because you can actually now use the glide HQ there, the Horsa glide HQ, as a reinforcement and retreat point. So that of course makes it a lot bloody easier here. So you can just easily pull back. We can see now Gdot has gained back a lot of the map here, which is good for him. That's good for Redxwings. Obersoldaten out, could consider some booby traps here and there to slow down any further advances for Redxwings. The Germans, by the way, were big fans of booby traps. In fact, there's entire books on it. There's one by Osprey, though I can't quite remember it. If you just sort of Google Osprey and German booby traps, I'm sure you'll find something there. And some of them were quite devious, including just, in some cases, grabbing a mortar round and setting up sort of as a mortar, well, bomb basically, inside the house or when you're under the floorboard, so when someone stepped in and set it off, you'll pretty much kill anyone in the room. So the Germans were a rather devious and crafty lot when it came to the art of booby trapping. Troops saying north of sapper sections. Light machine gun for the Obersoldaten, die leichtes Maschinengewehr 34. But by the later stage of war, generally sort of been generally just been handed out, of course, wherever needed, but generally would have sort of been more used for, well, not so great units, since the best units, of course, got the MG42 due to its high rate of fire. Of course, I suppose some might prefer the MG34 out of this sort of experience and the likes. But generally, less than excellent units, more likely to have the MG34 by that point of the war. But there you go, troops being shedded here by the Obersoldaten, the MG34. They're raking through those Tommies. Their sticks there ultimately not providing much cover against the highly accurate fire of the Obersoldaten. There you go, sending those Tommies running. South those being reclaimed here by Redxwings, and he's actually going for commandos as well, so he's aiming for a lot of elite infantry to deal with those Huns. A lot of elite infantry. Not just the officer himself, which is what some players just go for, but actually aiming for the commanders as well. Good move there by Redxwings, will certainly put a lot of pressure on Gdot and the 2nd Panzer Division. And again, East reinforcement healing here. He sadly can't repair the glider, otherwise, so of course it's going to go down at some point. But of course the question is Gdot aware where it is? To an extent he is, but he doesn't know the exact position of it. But oh, actually that might help here. The spotters there, actually, never mind. We'll see though. He should prioritise taking that there because, again, it provides commanders for Redxwings, it provides a fort retreat point for Redxwings, which can also reinforce, which is really, really good for Redxwings. Means less time is wasted running back and forth. So that's definitely, I think, something that should be a massive priority here for Gdot to just silence with artillery. There you go, we got commanders moving ahead there. There you go, catching troops here, moving forwards there, catching the light infantry gun, forcing moving up there to encounter or meet them with assault rifles. He's actually kept them in the house, since it'd be better out inside the house rather than out in the open versus the commandos. But there you go, Orbison to the rescue, catching the commandos out in the open, quickly making short work of them with precision fire. But there you go, Redxwings swarming the centre here, tons of infantry charging forward, support of Vixen machine guns, throwing off Gdot here. Orbison needs to get into cover here before they are quickly ended here by Redxwings. We had the base healing reinforcement going on there for Gdot as the few forces there left to man the front here versus Redxwings. Hitting the munitions, hitting the victory point there. He can also go for tanks. Now, he could have done so for much sooner. He could have gone for Cromwells, he could go for Centaur. Is he planning for a Firefly already? He must be really worried then about Gdot going for armor. He just wants to have a Firefly out first. Maybe to deal with the Schwerpanzer quarters. I mean, there are a few options there, but it's a bit hard to say there what Redxwings is thinking, obviously, since, well, he is Redxwings. We'll have to see, though. It does go for troop that's suppressed by the Vexus machine gun, Veteran T2. Officer needs to retreat. He's very low on health. There you go, pops him with a light gammon bomb and lands a nice hit there on the MG34, utterly annihilating them, scoring a kill there for the King, and then dies. Bit of a loss there for Redxwings, bit of a loss. And there you go, he does end up going for the Firefly, also known as the Sherman VC. Apparently the Firefly only sort of caught on after the war, really. I mean, there was some in the war that called it, but apparently it's sort of more officially or colloquially known as the Sherman VC there. That's a fun detail. Troops are being suppressed by the Vickers machine gun, closing in eventually free. That's definitely bad news for Gdot's men, who actually needs to just get out of there. And overall, I think Gdot needs to do is try and outmaneuver Redxwings. So he needs to basically sort of try to tag up for you, then switch up and hit here, then get behind and cut off the retreat path of Redxwings there. But there you go, Firefly on the way. He could go for a Panther 4 here, though at this stage, again, 18 minutes. He's not that far ahead overall in terms of resources. I'd probably recommend a Panther, since, again, they very much stands a chance. I mean, again, as a rule of thumb, unless you're really far ahead, though, you just got a good idea, got elite, there you go for the Panther 4. Otherwise, you generally want the Panther first as the Oberkommando, simply because you'll be sort of in a... it just handles things better, considering again the sort of resource advantage, disadvantage you'll be suffering. You have to go for tanks yourself as the Oberkommando West. The Panther sort of does a bit better. And there you go, quick incendiary against a section here, catching them, burning them a bit. And there you go, grenade off, landing a nice hit there. Also, they're dealing with the commandos there, gunning them down ruthlessly. And there you go, Firefly, fully upgraded here with the tank commander and the Tulip rockets. It's definitely going to be a bit of a problem there for Gdot, but the problem is he doesn't actually have a lot of armor, so it's going to be less of an issue. And he's going for the mechanized regiment. Is he planning on going straight for the King Tiger? Because, as a rule of thumb, that's never a good idea either. Again, that's one of those, you know, rather silly ideas. Oh, the Firefly actually killed someone with a 17-pounder gun there. Nasty. The tabs there getting shredded, suppressed, and murdered. Not a good engagement there for Redxwings men. That's the start. Full going to do is here. Send them running. Firefly just keeps firing. Also, fun fact, it was not uncommon for Fireflies to actually sort of camouflage their 17-pounder guns with a bit of paint, mostly just to sort of make the barrels look shorter, sort of make them less stand out, because obviously generally just prioritise them. Obviously, since that was the biggest threat. Thoughts they've been suppressed by Vickers tank from the north. Good work there by Redxwings. And they just need to retreat. They're just taking too many losses without really seeing much. They're big. Gets under fire there from the German artillery. Quickly silencing himself. In fact, he's gone for 2 light infantry guns, adding quite a bit of artillery there to try and steal the Redxwings up north here. Also moving in. Demo charge well on the house there. Good work by Redxwings. Noting, by the way, his glider is still operable. And thusly still a fort retreat point and reinforcement point there for Redxwings. Definitely something that Gdot should be looking into silencing as soon as possible. The faster the better. And there you go. Section building moving out to support the other section, ultimately causing Gdot there to retreat the entire Oberstein squad. Looks like he's moving the Firefly north-ish. Or not, maybe? Bit hard to say there. Stuart Pioneers being rushed by the commandos. Need to put away the mice, but they want even a remote chance here. But I doubt they'll have a chance. They just need to retreat now. There we go. Nice response there by Gdot, avoiding a senseless death there for his men. But he still needs to choose a doctrine. Again, he's hit the 20-minute mark. There's not really much purpose of any to just not choosing a doctrine by now. It is pretty much all gone. All of it. So really needs to just choose a doctrine. Make up his mind. As for Redxwings, he could easily go for some more armour soon enough. He could try and take out for Churchills or Comets. He could go for Cromwells. He could go for Centaurs. So far, there's not really much of an actual choice there for Redxwings. At least he's gotten a doctrine chosen, unlike Gdot. There we go, quickly engaging. Quick incendiary grenade, there we go, doing a bit of extra damage there with the Brandhandgranate. Actually got the Firefly in again and getting the infantry shoots and actually gets another kill there. That's kind of impressive in a strange way. Now he's using it to cover the retreat of his section there. Cracks machine gun with his own, the machine gun it has, sort of just providing covering fire. They actually scores another kill. He's up to 3 kills with a Firefly. On infantry too. Who would have thought? Storm Pilots done again versus the commandos, this time with the minesweepers away. There we go, light gun bomb, we also got artillery off, and there we go, commandos pushed off the point. Tactical retreat there for Redxwings. There you go, we got a bigger push towards the north again, more sappers moving in, nothing to actually support the northern Volksgrenadier squad. He hasn't even used sandbags, to be honest. That's really a miss there by Gdot. He really should be using sandbags here versus Redxwings as many cases as possible. But then again, he's also just aiming for the King Tiger, it seems. Which again doesn't strike me as frightfully efficient either. Only gives Redxwings more time to bring up more armor, though he is suffering a manpower bleed, so he hasn't actually been able to go for a lot of it, so I suppose that does work in the favour of Gdot just a bit. But it really should be using his resources more efficiently. Oh wait, securing points there. Redxwings swinging 2 sections southwards, section under fire here from the light infantry guns. High explosive shells threatening to end their lives any moment. But there you go. Northern assault worked out pretty well there for Redxwings. Push back the Germans. Send those Jerrys running back to Berlin. Well, not quite that far. And there you go. Lost the Vickers again. Firefly moving up and actually engaging, wiping the light infantry gun. Wow, he's actually getting 6 infantry kills now on it. 6? Wow. That's kind of impressive. He's actually doing a surprisingly large amount of damage with the Firefly, despite not, you know, being repaired yet. Oh, not encountered any armor, that's what I mean, not repaired yet. There's no armor, which again is rather what the Firefly specializes in dealing with, but it's kind of doing alright nonetheless. Oh, go figure, it's Redxwings, I suppose. But also to note for Redxwings, he's not going for sandbags either, so in that regard, both players really could stand to use some sandbags. But I don't know how to use it, Sergeant. It's boring and it hurts my back. Oh, well, you poor little dear. I suppose we won't lay down any sandbags, so it will make it easier for Jerry to shoot you. I guess that's sort of the attitude Redxwings has. Either way, Gdot getting very close to the King Tiger, and now Redxwings going for the armor. He's actually going for a centaur. He is actually going for the centaur. It's definitely a rare sight as well, though not as rare as the Firefly. Just murdering infantry, or killing infantry, not quite murdering, it's not quite on that scale yet, but it's actually having an impact on Gdot's troops. Commander standing about, ready to ambush and murder anyone who sticks their nose too far out. Now, I've seen a lot of grenades so from Redxwings. I think it's hit that one Mills bombs there. German Vickers being hauled forwards. Centaur almost down there for Redxwings, and the guards armoured. Almost. Not quite there yet. Not quite there yet. There we go, rushing in. There we go, wipes the Vickers. Almost ready to the section of turn from the north. They're like 10% running. King Tiger up for Gdot. Immediately we have the centaur. That's a bit of a mismatch there in terms of calibers. He actually tries to steal the light infantry gun with his commandos, but doesn't get very fast. The King Tiger very much puts a halt to that grand theft artillery with the 88mm gun there. So that rather ruined Redxwing streams of a light infantry gun and a bit of artillery zone that is in a mortar emplacement. Got the Firefly setting out. North there, Vickers. No, Midgame falling back, these sappers there. King Tiger moves ahead. He should of course be where there's a Firefly. In fact, we can see enough thanks to the flares, so he should be moving ahead there. But he still engages here the sappers, exposing it to a chance of being hit by the range by the Firefly. Troops pinned down by the MD-34. Figley, I need more ammunition. There's too many of them. There's only like 5, well 4 now, but you still give it to me before it's too late. And there we go, we got the Centaur moving in there with his 20mm post and guns. The fence quickly falling apart there in the face of Redxwings' offense. Almost wiping in fact the machine gun crew there. Losing another one of his own though. To Gdot. Almost got the Vickers there. There we go. Commandos rushing forward, supported by the Vickers. King Tiger engages forwards. There we go. Getting some good hits. Then the Commandos crashing them with high explosive shell. And faith in German victory. And there you go. Firefly change. But there you go. Fires a tube of rockets. Blinding the King Tiger, but almost gets knocked out. There has to fall back pretty rapidly. We've got a 6-pounder gun moving up here. Finally seeing some action. There you go. Firefly shoots again. Almost ready to run there. King Tiger continues ahead here with no really into support though. It's not going to make it far then. He's actually finally gone for doctrine. It is spec ops obviously. It's not quite being used here. It's used the flares once and that's it. But without any real infantry support, he can't really break through here. So less than efficient there for Gdot. Though of course it does push back the Firefly for now. Artillery there trying to silence the Vickers machine, but we've got the Firefly still getting off a hit. Then the King Tiger pushing it back. Centaur ready to counterattack into the north once more. And the south, they've got a section just standing about. They could try and flank and, you know, Gdot's elements there, but he's actually pushing it now with a single full Scandi squad with no real clear idea what is awaiting him though in the lair of the Redxwings. They go up north. Centaur then engaged by the Kidnapper. More sappers for Redxwings to replace some of the losses he's suffered. They could actually go for more armour here, but so far decides not to versus Gdot. As for Gdot, a Yak Panzer to help deal with the Firefly would not, I think, be a bad choice at all there for Gdot and the German army. The 2nd Panzer Division. Fixing up the Centaur there, sappers hard at work. Commanders rushing northwards as well there. We got more flares here from Gdot. He's constantly keeping an eye there of what Redxwings is doing, so he's, you know, at least trying to gain some intelligence that way. That is definitely not a bad idea at all by Gdot. That is actually pretty good. So thumbs up to him there. Section dealing with Fox there, taking quite a bit of damage. There we got a gammon bomb, or like, not just a Mills bomb to be honest, just a Mills bomb. I'm just not used to British players actually using the Mills bomb, so you know, when I see a grenade thrown by a British player, my mind instinctively just jumps to the Gammon bomb, when it's in this case actually the Mills bomb that's being tossed. Almost got a 6th wipe, they missed them. There we go, Firefly rockets blind the King Tiger and like Lycaon there for close to victory 2 already here for Redxwings. Sherman VC, quite a problem there for Gdot. If it hits Vetti 2 and for that matter Vetti 3, it's going to be a real big problem for the King Tiger. So he needs to change up his tactics, to be honest. He needs to stop just trying to attack head on. That's really Gdot's big problem. There's not, again, really attempting to maneuver here versus Redxwings. No attempt just hitting here or there and then sort of trying to distract your center that way. Instead, he just sort of barges head on right into the straight up line of fire of the Firefly, allowing just do easy damage versus King Tiger. So there is definitely room, I think, for improvement there in Gdot's battle tactics, to be honest. And on a strategic level as well, for that matter, I think. Again, just waiting for that King Tiger, I feel like was not the very best choice there he could have committed to. More flares there from Gdot, so if again he's just using it for flares. Oh, and he could be setting up for a Command Panther, and certainly a Command Panther for the King Tiger could be nice, except you can't actually sort of combine them anymore. You used to, but you can't. Apparently it's supposed to only be in team games, but apparently they just decided also having in 1 versus 1, so you can't have King Tigers and Command Panthers on the field at the same time now, which does make sense, really. So there's no way of just combining these two. Though again, initially it was only supposed to be, you know, only in team games, not 1 versus 1s. Which means, of course, he's going to have to go for a regular Panther or Yak Panther, then supports King Tiger here versus Redxwings Armoured Forces. Sections can attack northwards here. They will. We got the MD-44, we got the Footless standing guard here. And the south we got centers here, pushing away German infantry. But overall, again, Gdot just needs to attack somewhere else with this King Tiger. He needs to again try and change up the battlefield. He's just way too focused on the centre of the map. Way too focused. We got more flares down. I'm less sure where this time around. Oh, there. And note, he has yet to silence the glider. He could have done so much sooner, but for some reason Gdot does not consider the glider, you know, a problem at all, which is a bit weird. And again, it is a fort retreat point for Redxwings. That really should be drawing some attention there from Gdot and his artillery. But there you go, Mills bomb off. In fact, we got several Mills off there against Gdot's men from Redxwings' stout sections. Ultimately, they outmaneuvered, outgunned, and out-tigered here with the rather the King Tiger, leaving no chance for the Mill bomb strike to have any meaningful impact, even if they sort of killed something that would still been run off by the Königsjäger. Firefly moving ahead, they're very close to Vetti 2 still, got 8 infantry kills. Commanders rushing forward. No additional commanders while we're there for Redxwings, just 1 squad there. More flares from Gdot. He's going for the Panther 4 there. Not sure I'd recommend that again. I do think you should aim for the Yak Panther here versus Redxwings and his Fireflies and whatnot. Plus would be able to take better advantage of the flares as well. But again, Gdot just committing to a frontal assault. There you go. More hits from the Firefly head on. Rockets on, laying some good hits. They're blinding the King Tiger once more. Time to silence the 6-pounder gun, but there you go. Just taking more and more damage from the Firefly. Now Veteran 2. Almost done with the Panther 4 there by Gdot. He's got 2 victory points. He's slowly bleeding out Redxwings. They also, I think, should consider some mines. I mean, he's got some needs to lay down some mines here and there, so that way also slow down Redxwings, make it harder for him to harass and move about. He's also got a larger force than Redxwings, but of course the question is where currently of the state of Redxwings, in which case he probably should try and attack and pressure. In fact, we are in fact seeing some movement here. He also finally was able to silence the glider, so he should push ahead as fast as possible, secure some positions, lay down some sandbags, get some mines down, And Redxwings could be aiming here for the Crocodile. Yes, indeed, he's going for the Crocodile. He's going for the Crocodile. And Gdot did go for the Panther 4. Here's we got a Panther 4, a King Tiger versus a Firefly, a Centaur, and a Churchill Crocodile. Interesting combo there from Redxwings. Interesting combo.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
So we'll have to see how Gdot reacts to this incendiary foe's arrival. And there we go, folks. We just need to get the devil out of there. And Inferno is following them here, hot on the heels. Panther falling southwards, there's nothing to be seen there. Churchill just continues to roll ahead, supported by the Victors in the section. King Tiger is not close enough to actually have a chance to really push it back before it's too late for it to, be halted without doing damage. Because I think Redxwings just going to roll ahead with the Crocodile until he finds something to murder, and then he's going to support with the Firefly. There's anything on. There you go. Panther will take a hit there from the 17-pounder gun. Crocodile burning the light infantry gun with Kenry if they're opening up. Hits the Firefly. Good prioritization by there to an extent. There we go. The Crocodile, Firefly seeing hits there from King Tigers. And the Panther 4 goes down. A matter of shots there from the Firefly. Almost stretching the free. Bad news for Gdot. And we just, I think, highlights it just was not a good choice there for Gdot. He should have gone for the Jagd Panzer, light infantry guns and landing hits from the Firefly. Crocodile almost down though, suffered too much damage there from Gdot's Königstiger, also known as the Tiger 2. Up north there we got a Centaur moving to sweep out there some of his forces. And go catching the MD-34 again, and running up close there with the 2 anti-aircraft cannons. Murdering the machine gun crewmen one by one. King Tiger needs to get back in the action and again should try and flank more than just sort of directly engaging head on there against the Redxwings anti-tank assets. And particularly again, the Firefly is really going to require that as it gains more experience. And thanks to VT2, it's actually going to be hard to do that because it now has a higher turret rotation. And I believe that VT3 gains mobility, meaning it's going to be harder to flank as well. Actually not apparently. But there you go, Centaur cleared the north. Wipe the MD-34 that he just immediately goes for a replacement. He doesn't try to move up something there to clear out the Centaur, then recapture it. Instead we got troops heading southwards to harass the southern victory point and grab it for Germany. I was actually wrecking the MD-34 there with the Centaurs, and never mind. Never mind. Crocodile being fixed up. Noting by the way, Redxwings has not gone for any weapons beyond the grenades for his infantry. That's interesting to note there. No Bren guns, no Piats, it's all Mills. Bomb. King Tiger almost got to again. Also almost ready too, which is definitely not bad there for the King Tiger. Increased accuracy, increased turret rotation, making the King Tiger a lot more lethal. So that's definitely not a bad thing there for Gdot. And there you go, this time he is going for the Jagd Panzer or Panther 4. Centaur's trying the south. This jump on, he's immediately being shredded here by the Centaur. Landing several nasty hits there. It can't be entirely fun having to sit up alone all in the turret like that. Rather exposed too. In particular in bad weather. Commanders fighting alone. We fight here against the Volksgunners, and there's simply too many Germans. Push for the centre there. Folks are caught here by the Crocodile, supported by the Victors. Yeah, Pan's almost done. But really though, I do think Gdot needs to launch an assault bigger scale again. Try and move the King Tiger up here with some support, then try to attack through here. Then launch a second assault here, supported by the Jagd Panzer through the centre. If you sort of pull that off, I think you should be able to crush Redxwings. But if he just keeps up with the current set of tactics, which isn't exactly, you know, frightfully intelligent, he's not going to do too well, I think, long run either. There you go. Fox is dealing with the sappers, could be setting up a flank, but there you go. Centaur covering, and again, with that anti-tank, you can't really pull anything off. I mean, another option would be, you know, using the Jagd Panzer because, well, that's actually less likely to give it away. Remember, the King Tiger makes a lot of noise, so he just keeps driving around. He's going to make things direct and think something's going to happen there. Then he flanks with the Jagd Panzer from the north, but Volksgunners hits there, and then he hits with the King Tiger from the front. That would probably actually be a better battle plan there for Gdot. But there you go, a second Centaur. That's definitely Redxwings. A second Centaur. 2 anti-infantry aircraft tanks there. And more orbital done for Gdot. Could maybe go for some infantry Sturmgears. Jagdpanzers at ready there for the Fasterland. King Tiger to go. Folks, shouldn't be running straight up to them, and they're running in with the effective range of the sappers there. That is, he's only lucky he isn't getting the cover bonus. Otherwise, the sappers could be doing even more damage. In fact, the folks are still losing, so really should have done that better there. Gdot. Jagdpanzer was the centre, pushing back more mines there from Redxwings. Good work, good work. And in fact, now Redxwings is just trying to attack from here, flank up behind Gdot's forces here, and wreck them that way. Though, of course, he would have his own flank exposed into a counterattack from the King Tiger in return. But I think it could be worth it. Oh, lost an anti-tank gun to the Germans. Mentioned the flee there. Looks like he actually lost the other one, of course. Yeah, that was abandoned, sort of stolen, and then wrecked. And Gdot never replaced it. Bit of a quiet fight here. Another player committing a lot, though. Another player committing a lot at the moment. More flares from Gdot. I mean, he's using a lot of them. It just feels like he isn't actually using that information for anything, you know, sensible. I mean, he's not trying to outmaneuver. He's not trying to flank. He's not really doing much there with it. He just is keeping a tabs on his opponent, but it just doesn't feel like he's doing anything with that info. There you go. Jagdpanzer, King Tiger tank for the front. There you go. 6-pounder gun taking a hit. And of course, with the Jagdpanzer, the flares are of course even better. This allows him to spot targets easily. Firefly shoots. Gets the King Tiger though. Fox is flanking in. Gonna Panther first here. Another hit there from the Jagdpanzer penetrates with its high velocity gun. Same as on the Panthers, by the way, though without the muzzle brake, since, well, that really kicked up a lot of dust due to the fact, again, it's very close to the ground. Which gave away the Jagdpanzer, plus, of course, made it really difficult for them to see anything. So that rather got removed on the Jagdpanzer there, or Panzer 470 specifically, since only the early version without the high velocity gun was known as the Jagdpanzer 4. Later models were just called Panzer 470, then V or A, depending on who made it. Probably for deception purposes, to make the Allies believe that they are Panzer 4 regular with a high velocity gun mounted on it. I don't think the Allies ever bought it. But there you go, second Fireflies. It's got 2 Centaurs, 2 Fireflies, and a Crocodile versus Gdot's Jagdpanzer and King Tiger. That's certainly becoming a lot of armour here for both players. A lot of armour. And a lot of tank destroyers here.
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us.
King Tiger getting south, but there's finally something happening besides just head-on assault, so that's good. That is good. There's still some infantry ahead here. Straight to the Crocodile. I'm not entirely sure what Gdot was thinking with that, but clearly not the best things there. Centaur sneaking in there, could be engaging with the Jagdpanzer if he realises in time. And there you go, Centaur straight to the foot. There you go, King Tiger shoots. Misses! It misses! Panzerfaust goes to damage the engine. Centaur, they're getting stuck here. Veteran 2 gain. Veteran 2, we got air support called in here. And the Centaur, we got assault going in here. Crocodile, Fireflies are taking advantage of the fact he's sending the King Tiger down south. He needs to get the King Tiger back. Almost got one Centaur there. Almost got one. Jagdpanzer just pulling back as far as he can beyond the range here. And there you go, got one Centaur, Firefly shoots, King Tiger bounces the shot there, blitzes back for further distance here. And that's Redxwings taking control of the centre of the south here, photograph the point here. King Tiger covers, Commander's ready to burst out at any moment. Any moment. And there you go, light gun bomb on the photograph, there you go. Gdot was paying attention. Down to 3 men, then up, large to 5, there you go. Dropping another one, Centennial grenade off, there we go, Commander's retreating. Jagdpanzer's going to need to repair. King Tiger needs to... Well, they'll probably wait until the aircraft are gone. Got the Schwerpanzer quarters on that job. Firing its there, some of the flak at them all the time. And of course the King Tiger's machine gun there as well. There you go, got it. Now I can counter-attack into the centre here as Redxwings is hard at work. They're repairing and fixing up things. Got the Jagdpanzer moving ahead there. I think we should actually try and use cautious movement to get into better position there without taking a first hit there from the Firefly. There you go. In fact, one hit from the Firefly takes it down to half health. Maybe he didn't fully reinforce it. Who knows? Actually, that was the regular one, I think. Oh, wait, almost ready to do. There you go. King Tiger time from the south, though. There we go. Should prioritise the Fireflies, but there you go. Crocodile in the way. Several shots there from the Königstiger. from the Fireflies actually. Sunbounds. Yak Panzer's going to need some serious repairs. Cautious movement again. Still, he's outmaneuvering Redxwings' concentration army in the centre. That's not a bad idea at all. If you can just grab everything else, it won't matter that Redxwings control in the centre, particularly they can launch attacks from spots Redxwings can't easily defend from. Pulling back all of his armour here. He might want to consider another Yak Panzer here or a Panther to help deal with the Fireflies. Fixing up the Crocodile, there you go. Straight into the cannon effort here. Centaur's taking several hits, 9 kills. Another hit, they're down to half health. You could actually try and use the strafing fire here to just wipe out the machine gun, but the regular fire seems to be doing the trick just as well as the MG-34. God lord, this thing is pretty effective. If only everybody else was up here in the turret with me. So I'm just talking to myself. Damn it. And gets it there with the Yak Panzer adding shots into it. That added a bit of survivability there for the Yak Panzer versus all of Redxwings armors. Now just down to the Crocodile and 2 Fireflies. You could, I suppose, consider taking up there for Crocodile. Or not Crocodile, but Treacherous and Comet. And there you go. We do see hammer tactics there for Redxwings. For King and Country. Full screen is MG-34 on the way there for Gdot. Fireflies moving ahead, need to attack from the north here. Creeping ahead there, cautiously. Shots fired. King Tiger taking still hits, the Crocodile taking hits, needs to get the Yak Panzer down there. Firefly shoots, several hits to the King Tiger, starting it up. There you go, Yak Panzer shoots. King Tiger, a lot of trouble, there you go. Prioritising the Fireflies, I think that's a really good choice there by the Yak Panzer crew. Those are the real problem there, not the Crocodile, at least for the infantry, but not for the armour. Got the veteran 3 moving in for the Yak Panzer. Almost got one of the Fireflies, almost got it. Hits a track instead. Panther goes off. Almost got a Firefly. The Yak Panzer's almost down. Needs a cautious movement. Needs a cautious movement. Oh shit, he can't do it. And there you go. The Firefly gets the Yak Panzer. Quite a loss there for Gdot. King Tiger half age victory free. Needs to be careful that we've still got the Firefly there watching again. It is victory free. Replacement Yak Panzer. Well, you could actually gone for a Panther, your second Yak Panzer much sooner, in which case again Redxwings would have been a much more trouble. Really, and one of the problems here for Gdot just was didn't go for another tank when he could have. I think this game would have a lot different with another Yak Panzer or a Panther supporting. And I think he clearly had the resource for at least another Yak Panzer. So bit of a mistake there by Gdot. Bit of a mistake to put it mildly. Up north, the opposite being pushed back here by the Vickers machine. Oh, actually, MG-34 there, section moving in. We need to fix up the Firefly as fast as possible. Crocodile there, also being fixed up. Yak Panzer almost down there for Gdot. King Tiger good to go. And received intensive repairs. Having 30 versus 120. He's actually been able to bleed out Redxwings a lot of victory points, but now Redxwings is gaining control of all of them. We got more folks there for Gdot. No Infantry Sturmgewehrs on his Obersoldaten. And the second Yak Panzer here for Gdot. Now the tank destroyer, they're usually reserved for the tank destroyer battalions, by the way, of Panzer divisions. Generally did not see usage outside of those. They were not, for example, utilised in independent tank destroyer battalions, for example. That's an interesting notification there. The Alkit version on the hand was just used as a replacement tank where we needed, like, you know, couldn't get a regular Panzer, you got the Panzer 470A because it didn't have a low enough profile to serve sufficiently well as a tank destroyer in that sense. A little fun fact there. Centaur on the way there for Redxwings. He's going for another one. He's not even bothering with the Comet here. Which you might want to consider again, considering that he is losing a bit there. But he actually still got both Fireflies. I think... Whoops, my apologies. I think Gdot should aim for another Yak Panzer. He should basically gain up 2 tank destroyers here. That way he can focus down the Fireflies reasonably fast. If he sort of sets up a good ambush there. So I think he should aim for 2 Yak Panzers here. The way things currently are going. I mean, he could aim for Panther. That's going to take too long here. In particular, since he's gone for so many Yak Panzers, lost some. So I think another Yak Panzer as fast as possible to support the first one and the King Tiger. Shoot with the priority. And there you go. Redxwings is going here for a Comet tank. Now nerfed. Finally. Obviously, they're taking heavy fire. Yak Panzer still hanging back. He can soon go for another one. We are seconds away, but of course the question is, will he go for another Yak Panzer? If he doesn't, though, he's going to be in for it. Because Redxwings really getting ready for another big assault here. To end the war before Christmas. All that. There you go, Fireflies engaging the King Tiger. We've got 4 sets of tulips that he's hammering away at the frontal arm of the King Tiger. Yak Panzer, they're getting ready to shoot. There you go, one Firefly moved too far there. Almost got it, almost got it. There we go, could get the other one. If you get the other one, that's going to be huge there for him. That's going to be huge. Didn't blitz after it. Ah. Missed him. Oh, Infantry 3, he can get it. No fault's coming. Ah. There we go, he got the ace Firefly. Huge loss there for Redxwings. There's still the Yak Panzer and the King Tiger. Redxwings is all of a sudden in a very bad spot there. He lost both of his tank destroyers. Huge. And there's eventually 3 King Tiger plus a Yak Panzer. There you go, we got the Comet to the rescue. There's still the Churchill Crocodile as well, but losing both Fireflies. That is bad for Redxwings. That is really bad. Particularly the ace. "31 kills in the King Tiger. Crocodile takes a hit there from the Yak Panzer. Closing Infantry 2 there. Shooting there at the Crocodile shot bounces off the very thick armour of the Churchill. I believe we're talking like 120mm, if not more, of armour on the front of the Churchill tank. Yak Panzer lands another hit. Sabres there getting shattered by the King Tiger. You should actually use the spearhead ability part to actually sight for the Yak Panzer, since it increased the line of sight there. So, I mean, that would be a good idea there for him. Repair it, though. Grab his men. Oh, nice harassment there from Redxwings in the north. He needs to get some troops out. They also need to grab the southern one. He needs to get more infantry out. In fact, Gdot is flooding a lot of manpower. Get out some men, damn it. Some more orbital Daten. And repair that King Tiger. Schnell. Ah dear, Gdot seems to have been getting a bit caught up here in the victory and is relaxing too much. Panzer on the way for Gdot. That is also an option there, though he still needs more infantry to grab and secure territory. Very fast repairs to the King Tiger, except just moves it again. And there you go. Quick suppressed here by the Vickers machine gun. And U-34. Yeah, oh, he does have a Vickers still left, but that's back at base. Grabbing the southern victory point, grabbing point C. He should actually use booby traps to sort of, well, deny Redxwings a chance to quickly hit that point. I mean, that's definitely a miss there by Gdot as well. No booby traps. Really, though, he should go for spearhead on the King Tiger. Folks, they got close to the machine gun there, sitting Incendiary Grenade off on it. And go big assault with the Crocodile on the Yak Panzer Churchill. Not King Tiger, I mean, not Churchill. And there you go. Let's turn the Yak Panzer. There you go. We got the 6-pounder gun supporting here. Cartman moving in as well. Need to get the Yak Panzer back. Need to stop cautious movement. Turn it off. Turn it off. It's been seen. Gdot. I'm just making it slow for no good reason. Losing the southern victory point. Not regaining the northern one yet, but there you go, got the MG-34 running. And Forza versus Comet, but doesn't stop up in time, runs straight into the effective range of the Victory 3 commanders. Big mistake there by Gdot tactically. At this point in the fight, he with only 38 points left. He can't afford to make those kinds of mistakes. King Tiger being repaired, Yak Panzer hanging back, got the Panzer IV moving southwards, but looks like he's going to lose the centre now as well. Gdot here getting certainly a bit more frantic versus Redxwings. Quick retreat there, doesn't want to risk losing it. Redxwings knows he's got more victory points than Gdot, so at this point Redxwings is playing very coolly and efficiently. Again, he's not taking any stupid risks versus Gdot, who's the one who's got a lot more to lose. So that was a very sharp move there for Redxwings. Again, the Panzer IV could have wiped it otherwise, but again, by realising there was no point for him to lose it there, so he just retreated. So that was a very sharp tactical decision there by Redxwings, very sharp. King Tiger moving back in, still no spearhead. Need to retreat the Panzer IV. Oh, he's going to lose it. He's going to lose it. Too slow there. Too slow. And again, no infantry support here. Oh, Panzer IV does get away there. Bit lucky. King Tiger close to Veteran 4. Got the Crocodile Demon in the north. His Sabres moving in here. Outmaneuvering Gdot here by the looks of it. Gdot is too slow. Too cumbersome. Crocodile trying to get the Panzer IV. There we go. He's going to move straight from the anti-tank gun. And the King Tiger's not doing much. He needs to be more aggressive with it now. He can't afford to just dilly-dally. Yak Panzer also needs to turn it down. Oh dear, he isn't. Too slow. Display some more aggression. Gdot, some more vigour. You're German for heaven's sake. Act like it. There you go. Wipe the 6-pounder gun. 40 kills on the King Tiger. Close to Veteran 4. Wrecking the anti-tank gun, but still need to prioritise victory points and just knocking out Redxwings armour. Redxwings, by the way, they're going for a 3rd Firefly tank destroyer. Got the Crocodile heading southwards. Need to retreat the orbital down. He should have booby trapped that point while he could, by the way. Another mistake there by Gdot tactically. He's definitely, I think, feeling the pressure a lot more than Redxwings, who, despite, not necessarily always being the best situation, is overall, I think, making these better choices. There you go. Wipe the orbital down. A big loss here for Gdot. Big loss at this stage of the fight. And he's only got 33 points left. He can't afford these kinds of losses versus Redxwings. Panther 4 forces attack northwards here. No machine guns though from Redxwings to defend the point. And there we go. 3rd Firefly out here for Redxwings. That is a lot of Fireflies, by the way. Comet need repairs. Comet in need of repairs. Yak Panther there need repairs a bit as well. King Tiger fully fixed up. Still no spearhead mode. Gdot definitely needs to learn to use his abilities better and his units better. There's definitely several missed opportunities there going on, but I mean the best he's done so far is just use cautious movement on his Yak Panther, which isn't exactly a half bad thing. So, I mean, thumbs up to him for that. But, spearhead movement. Spearhead is also a pretty good thing there, in particular again with the Yak Panther, because again it allows the King Tiger to see farther, which of course can then sort of benefit the Yak Panther. So that would actually be a pretty good combo there for Gdot, but he doesn't seem to either acknowledge it or care about it, which otherwise is a bit weird. Quick smoke through there from the commandos, hitting the southern victory point again. I think he's just going to try and attack head on here, though it's going to be quite extensive, and I think he's better off trying to attack northwards or southwards or flank. A head-on assault, even with the Crocodile, it's going to draw a lot of fire. I mean, there's even like a Kednev here, so I mean, a head-on armoured assault is going to be very costly for Redxwings. And if you can prioritise the Yak Panther, he might be able to pull it off there, but it also requires Gdot then just either gets really lucky, handles things really poorly. There you go, though. He's calling in there, support to support here. That might slightly change, but there you go. Crocodile going for the Kednev, focusing down the Yak Panther as well. There we go. Good prioritisation there. Comet moving in there, Firefly need to prioritise it. Get the Yak Panther first for Kednev wiped out. And there we go. Almost got the Crocodile, but not fast enough here. Too slow again, thanks to using cautious movement, even when it's not necessary. Didn't get the Crocodile. Pulled the King Tiger too far away here again. So right here though, Gdot make the tactical mistake again of separating the Yak Panther and the King Tiger, when he should be keeping them together, because they like King Tiger so hit instead. But then he's able to push them apart from each other, allowing himself to deal with the Yak Panther easily. It's isolating the King Tiger there as well. So really good move there by Redxwings, taking advantage of Gdot's not quite as confident armoured movements. And there you go. King Tiger eventually fought, by the way. Great work there, but he's just isolated now with no real support, because he isolated the King Tiger from the support, allowing the Redxwing to deal with it easily. So it's a very nice movement there, and he's going to probably shoot through the house, or the air support gets it. And there you go. King Tiger goes down. He's got another Panther 4, but as you can see, that's not really helping him versus the Firefly or the Comet. Medchi 2 for the Firefly here. 24 points left versus 60. Comet almost down here, but the Firefly should be able to get the Panther 4. Tries to attack round here through the ruins of the house, and there you go. Panther 4 shoots, but misses. Firefly setting up again, and there you go. Gets the Panther 4. And so Redxwings is now, in terms of armour, a bit dominant, though not hugely. Gdot still has a bunch of infantry, but it's not quite enough, I think, at this stage. Comet Infantry 2. White Phosphorus to cover the retreat here. And there you go, crushing a few unfortunate Fullscundiers. McKenna trying to catch. Fortunately, almost to get wiped. Sabbath moving in there, goes going to get it with the Panther first. No, shot bounced! Shot bounced, but there you go, Kednev gets it. Grabbing the northern victory point here. Now he's only got the Firefly, but he's also now got all the victory points more or less. He could, if he had the munitions, he could use raid operation badge to really grab the points really fast. But there you go, more focus, another light infantry gun, and a Yak Panther there from Gdot. I don't think that's going to happen much. At this point, it very much looks like GG. Very much looks like GG. 1917. Ooh. Just barely outflanking the MD-34 there. 13.
Last effort will take their last 10 points.
10. 4.
Heavy
1.
machine gun crew killed.
And GG, game over here. Redxwings wins with 52 points left versus Gdot. A brutal battle of armoured attrition here. Many casualties on both sides. Numerous tanks and tank destroyers left aflame. But ultimately, Redxwings persevered through a better tactical movement overall. Gdot basically fall into the pattern a lot of men overcommanders players do. He has to rely too much on brute force, not enough on manoeuvre, which to an extent that negates whatever force they have. He handles King Tiger poorly, and his Yak Panzers, while decent, weren't, I think, handled too efficiently either. He should have flanked more, should have tried to outmaneuver Redxwings more. Instead, he did the opposite, which, while the case is successful, was most of the time not very successful and cost Gdot quite a bit. Plus, inefficient taking as well, I think cost Gdot quite a bit there. But overall, nice to play the Redxwings. It's nice to have him back as well here, and some overall good movements by him. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. Hope you learned something from it. If you did, subscribe to the friends, share it with everyone. And if you like what I do on a daily basis, do very much consider donating, as you know, it helps me out a lot. Links are in the channel description. This is Imperial Dane signing off, and see you all tomorrow for another exciting episode. Cheers.